Sometimes, sometimes I'll sit here and do something for myself and
Well,
do the whole damn thing and forget to turn on the record button. So
yeah, uh,
I love your shirt, man.
yeah, yeah. It's an old wore out. I
Well,
like shirts with pockets.
those are probably the best kind right there.
Yeah, you got to have pockets.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I did post a bunch of your stuff this week.
yeah,
Reposted it, so it was closer to the top of my YouTube.
yeah,
So just so you know, I do that. And as I said, probably in a text,
yeah,
supposedly, go ahead.
yeah. I got your email. You said you were gonna try to reset your password to Google to be able to get in,
Yeah. Well,
work on that.
I've made so many mistakes. They got to send me a special link.
Yeah,
I can't just do it the normal way, but
yeah,
hopefully it'll happen tomorrow. I hope to God.
sure, sure.
You've been so kind, and I haven't been able to
Yeah.
follow up as quick as I would have liked to, but
Well, it'll all work out. It's one thing at a time. So, um, yeah. So I get the subject for today. Um, is
I want to acknowledge you for always having a subject ready. You're the only guest I have that's that prepared. I mean, you're
yeah.
casual, but you're nurturing and smart
Hmm.
and folks, you gotta I'm gonna make a joke here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a joke for the audience.
Hmm.
Rob had one of the earliest cell phones that there ever was.
Yeah.
His first one was so early that his first cell phone number was four.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the entire number.
There you go.
I'm teasing. Give us
Amen.
your phone number here at the top of the show.
Yeah. It's a 502-541-5038.
All right, good, good, good. So, what's our topic for today, young
Well,
man?
yeah, our topic of the day is speech therapy
Okay,
that that and therapy, well, speech therapy you used for nonverbal children has devices. And what you can do is that the different therapists have different devices that they like.
okay,
And so what you can do, you can spend money and time getting different devices, and then your therapist may leave, they may be promoted, or they may get moved to another job, and then you'll get another therapist that likes a different device. So just be so when you're thinking about your nonverbal child with devices, you need to think about, well, we'll stick with therapists. With therapists, then you have to be in charge and don't automatically go out and buy their device. Think about, okay, how's this going to work? Can the device be in a case? Can it be, how rugged is it? Can he carry it with him? Can this be his voice? So the best type of device is one that's that you can have at home on a tablet, but then have in his pocket to carry. Now, so if you can do that on Android, that's really good because they're cheaper. If you go with an iPhone thing, then when they lose an iPhone, that's a lot of money.
yeah,
And so just think about a device that can do both, and then you think about your goals, your long-term goals for speech. And so when you're new to diagnosis and your child, when you've got young kids and they're not talking and this is your first speech therapist, emotionally you could latch on to them and thinking they're the solution and they're going to help us my child talk, and that's going to change everything. So just be aware of that.
not
And
necessarily true. And
yeah,
these devices are usually an app on the phone, huh?
that's right. They are an app on the phone. and that's a
What
good
kind of a
point.
phone would you get for Josh that he could run that would be cheap enough if he lost it?
Yeah, it would be
Example.
any Android phone would be fine. The problem is that in the beginning, a lot of these apps, a lot of these apps are on Apple phones,
Oh,
and so there's two ways to do it that you can. So just there's that you're gonna if you can have an app that you put everything on the computer and then you log into the app and you can have the same all the same pictures are all the same way on whatever device you have, either your Apple device or your Android device, and it's not
okay.
going to be both. So that way, if you and the other problem is that you've got some devices where you put everything on the tablet and then you've got to do the same thing on the phone, and they're not interchangeable. They're not
Mm, yeah.
so, and then therapists will sometimes say, your ABA, your applied behavioral analysis therapist may say, well, you ought to take that button off there when that's not available. Well, that may be hard to do if you've got a really complicated program or a program you
Right.
haven't figured out. So
Okay.
when you get into speech therapy, then the main thing is if you're in the new stages of therapy and you're then just stay calm and call me as your coach and let me guide you through
Walk
this
you
and I
through.
guide
Now,
you through and I'm going to do some mentoring and guiding, and I'm going to try to get you into coaching because I'm a coach. I'm not a speech therapist.
right, right,
I'm going to
right.
help you figure out what is your long-term goal and give you time to talk about that. And then
Okay.
that way things are going to pop into your head and things are going to settle in and you'll sleep better at night. So,
Well, and you can foresee problems at the beginning.
right.
Yeah, a person who was just told by the doctor maybe your child
Yep.
has autism doesn't
Yep.
see.
Yep.
Well, I'm curious to know because I just had to buy a phone because
Yeah.
as everybody in the world knows, I lost all four phones for non-payment.
Yeah.
Went out and bought a jitterbug. Well, what would you buy for someone like Josh? What kind of phone?
Well,
What kind
I
of
would
tablet?
just
What
stick with
brand names would you
I
buy?
don't know anything about brand names. I would get since they're going to lose it, I would get the cheapest phone possible. Whatever
Okay,
Amazon's got, because they're going to throw it, they're going to break it,
right,
it's,
okay,
it's just whatever. It's not really the brand of phone that I'm worried about. It's the
all right,
operating system. And we have two, we have Android and iPhone. And
yeah,
I would just
okay.
get just the
Thing they
cheapest
have.
phone. Yeah, the cheapest phone that they have.
Do you
And
find one carrier after you buy the phone? You find one carrier to be better than another?
well, yes, what you want to do is that's a good question because if you're running, you want to get a program that can just run off the phone and not have to have be linked up to the internet. Because
Okay,
then all you do
okay,
is you turn the phone on, you hook it up to your home Wi-Fi, you don't put a number on it, you just let it be their device. Because I'm talking about, my son, the parents I'm speaking about when you've got a nonverbal child. And so if you've got a neurodivergent, higher functioning child, that's a different show that we'll do
yeah,
later. But
right,
for the nonverbal child, just get them a cheap Android phone, find a program that doesn't have to have Wi-Fi. For carriers, I think that AT&T does really good. We've had it.
okay.
They're the biggest. Now my brother's calling, but
That's all right. We'll go. We're
we're
done. We're
we're
done.
just done. That's really it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah.
heading
Take care.
off.
God bless you. Take
Here
care.
we
Bye
go.
bye.
Here we
Bye
go.
bye.
Leave.
Bye bye.